Hi, this is Bobby Cobb with the Adams Center, and I'm here with another speaker preview coming to us on November the 24th. We've got two international travelers. We've had a lot of international travelers recently. John and Rosalia coming us all the way from Australia. And we had them at our full moon meditation earlier in the month, and it was an absolutely amazing experience. And we're going to dig a little bit deeper, both with them speaking at the center as well as a workshop afterwards. Guys, welcome. We're so excited that you're going to be coming to the center.
Thank you, Bob. Pleasure to be here.
Pleasure to have you. Tell us a little bit about what you're going to be covering in the presentation and the workshop as well. Those are going to be two different presentations, right?
Mm-hmm. So part of it will be divine light language. It's like an initiation activation for people and an introduction as well into our light language, into what is light language and how we can access that. Yes.
Yeah, also the divine light language will also help us to awaken the gifts and awaken ourselves. With that as well, because we're using the gong after, we also add with the sound healing, we're using how to activate the light body. So part of this workshop is how to activate the light body so you can raise in higher vibration. And so we can also measure that before and after with this rod. So you will see if the vibration or your chakra is balanced, they're balanced or not. So it's pretty cool stuff.
So you do a measurement beforehand to kind of see where we're at, and we do both the light language and the gong vibration
as well. So what the gong will do, will create a portal, so to speak, to allow that energy to flow for that light language. And quite often when I play the gong, I speak light language through the gong as well. It just comes to me on a needs basis. So it's really beautiful. It just really opens up and allows it to flow through everyone. And that's why I use the gong for light language too.
Yeah, and the gong was amazing. I think everybody that was here at the full moon meditation had the experience of wondering, what else is he playing besides the gong? Because there were just so many sounds. People thought they were hearing whales and Tibetan chanting and other instruments and keyboards, and it's incredible.
Yeah, the full range of frequency, the hertz of a gong is amazing, where it creates and sets up a harmonic resonance, and so that's what you're hearing. And like I spoke last night, that no two gong sessions are the same, so it's completely different depending on the energy, depending on who's there. In a big group session like we did, it was just amazing, absolutely amazing. Such a pleasure to be there.
Yeah, it really was. Really was amazing.
Yeah, so we're gonna play the gong and the Tibetan bowls and the crystal bowls with it, together with the sound healing using divine light language. So people will get activated. Sometimes they might speak the divine light language as soon as possible, or sometimes it takes time. It depends on how open they are. So that's why also it's very important in the workshop that we teach people how to put on the light body, because a lot of people don't understand that. We can put on the light body and you raise your vibration just like that. But it's a practice. It's not just like, I forgot about it. You have to practice. It's just like anything in life. You have to master it.
Yeah. But you're going to be introducing us to that during the workshop.
Yes.
Yeah.
And in a way, it's stepping out of our own way when it comes to light language, because we can be quite judgmental about suddenly what we're experiencing, what's coming out of us, and really we want to separate that and let that go. And once again, the gong is incredible for that. It just allows everything to be in balance.
Well, it was an incredible experience having you both at the meditation, and we're really looking forward to the workshop. Stay on this video, and we're going to have just a little bit of a demonstration later of some of the music, but I'm quite sure this little camcorder is not going to do it justice, but all of the people here for the full moon meditation are so looking forward to you guys coming back again. We're really excited that you're here. So for those of you on Facebook or YouTube, that's going to be 9:30 a.m. on Sunday, November the 24th. And our normal Sunday gathering goes from 9:30 to 10:45. And then the workshop that we're doing after that is going to begin at 11 and go until 2 o'clock.
It's 2 o'clock.
I think it's only an hour,
Yeah.
11 to 12.
Oh, okay.
11 to 12.
All right. So you can plan to come for both of those. It's going to be an amazing experience. Thanks so much for making some time today, guys. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Mhm. See
Bye-bye.
you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Being or your higher self, and you're hearing it. But anything, just dancing,
It's like,
and
Or writing.
you're just in the flow.
Mhm.
You're channeling. Yeah.
There's
That's
different
what I
type
say.
of channeling.
It's stepping out of your own way
Yeah.
in a lot of cases to.
and also not, I guess, not to focus so much on what's happening. Just allow it to flow.
Just
Be
allow it to
open.
flow,
Just
just-
once you put
yeah.
that mundane mind is when you're
Once it-
identifying it is
Mhm.
just kind of like, I feel like
Yeah.
it takes it off track,
Yeah.
or maybe even having that
And
thought.
that's okay, and that's absolutely okay too. But it's just training the mind to allow yourself to be in that flow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You're already channeling. With your
So-
creativity, that's channeling. Because you're using your divine energy to do that. Yeah, and a lot of people misunderstood that. But we channel. There's a lot of type of channeling. There's trance channeling. There's sound channeling, where you use different light language or just singing or dancing. There are different kind of. You can do writing.
Mhm.
Mhm.
You can do even movements,
Mhm.
They're different kind, and they're all part of the divine language, divine connection.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a sound of creation. It's the language of the angels, the language of the different dimensional beings. Some of them, we call it light because mostly of love, but there are light language also that is of darkness. Means of the Orion group, that means negative polarity. There are. So that's why when you do this, you always ask the light, the highest form of love and light. Because then you will get the pure form of love.
For the highest and best good.
Highest form of living.
So in a way, it can't really be taught. It's not a language that is constructed, so it is something that
It's already within you.
already within you. You're just accessing it. So that's where if you can leave behind anything that prevents you from accessing it, and it's beautiful, and you just allow it to flow, whether it's
Right.
tonal sounds, words you don't understand. It's just beautiful.
Have you guys studied Reiki or familiar with that?
Yes.
I'm
And-
familiar with it.
And is that similar or?
The Reiki is using energy from from nature, and you bring it to you, and then you share it, and then work with it. There's different type of modalities, and not necessarily just Reiki. There's Sikmet. There's different type of modalities that also work. But see, we as human, we are already divine within us. So we have the capacity to also bridge healing with each other by connecting to the spirit world, by connecting to nature. We are also healing each other by being aware of that. So it's very important. Mm-hmm.
I have a question. What you said about in regards to the Orion's love light language that could be in negative polarity.
There are negative polarities.
Does
yes.
are we being identifying it as a negative, as something bad? Wouldn't that like
Well, they serve its purpose because just like how the ship, they have this called they only take the weak, so the strong will lead. Yeah. So in our ascension process, they take the role, so the weak one will be taken out in the herd, so the strong one can go raise the vibration, so they can take another dimension where they can stay where they are at their level.
would instead of allowing the weak to go, being like a concentration of the strong being able to carry up the weak and bring him up too.
I mean, there are times that the strong one will carry the weak, but also the weak becomes stronger because it becomes part of the consciousness of oneness. But there are weak beings, or we call the not very advanced being, that decide to just be in the 3D. So when they say 3D, because when we talk about ascension, they have to move to different dimension. We just, as a Earth, we just ascend to a different dimension. They're still gonna be Earth, but we're just 5D, different dimension. They're just gonna be in different dimension. So it's just working together. It's still cooperation, because nature works in cooperation. Yeah. So it's still oneness within, but it's just different level. There's different level. Yeah, it's the same concept with that.
Okay.
Yeah. So we human will often judge bad or wrong. We always have this judgment, but in the spirit world, it's all about
It's
part of the process, part of the purpose.
Yeah,
So, because it's part of our darkness, it's also who we are. You know, we're like, you're so bad, but you have to recognize and embrace it, because without darkness, you wouldn't know that.
You wouldn't know the light.
Yeah. So it's part of you. Hi. This is Gabriel.
Say hi, Gabriel. You're on camera.
Oh, you're on camera. People.
It's talking the light language.
Gabriel's filled with light, isn't
He is. You're so good.